Syracuse moves to 2-0 after a convincing 48-14 victory over the UConn Huskies. This was perceived as one of the easier games on the schedule, and the Orange took advantage, dominating in all facets of the game, starting off with quarterback Garrett Schrader. He stayed hotter than a steel playground at recess, going 20 for 23 for 287 yards and 5 total touchdowns, 2 of them being on the ground, showing his dual threat ability, and 3 passing touchdowns to 3 different receivers, including Damian Alford, Courtney Jackson, and DeMarcus Adams. And he didn't even play for a lot of the fourth quarter and was still able to put up this incredible stat line. And a big takeaway for him is that he looked even more accurate on his downfield throws, specifically that touchdown pass to Damian Alford was right on the money. So another big game for Garrett Schrader. We'll see what he can do moving forward. And a big reason why he was able to have such a big game was the play of the offensive line. There was a big size advantage in favor of the Orange, and they took advantage of that, manhandling the UConn defensive line, giving Garrett Schrader plenty of time to make decisions, and also giving running back Sean Tucker plenty of holes. It seemed like he had a quiet night, but he still rushed for 112 yards and a touchdown, and it was clear that UConn game planned for him and was giving him a lot of attention. He was still able to put up a great stat line as well. And the other huge reason the Orange were so dominant was the play of the defense. They came off of a big week against Louisville, and they did not disappoint this week. UConn didn't even want to throw at cornerbacks Garrett Williams and Deuce Chestnut. Then also incredible pressure from the defensive line and linebacker group. Marlowe Wax forced and recovered a fumble. Michael Jones recovered a muffed punt and also was just such a consistent leader on the defense throughout the game. And they were just too much for UConn to handle. And another big takeaway for Syracuse is that they escaped this game still healthy. There were no big monumental injuries like last week when Stephon Thompson and Chris Elmore went down for the season. We'll keep an eye on the injury report this week, but that is a good sign for sure. And they're gonna need as healthy of a team as possible because they have a formidable foe in the form of the Purdue Boilermakers coming into the Dome next Saturday, kicking off at noon Eastern.